My name's Dennis Mitchell. I've been coaching, elite athletes for about 10 years now. When you're a coach, you give your athletes the information that they need and you help them to be able to translate that information. But when they're down there on that line and that gun is getting ready to go off, it's all on them, and you get so very nervous in terms of, did I do the right things? Did I tell them the right things? And have them go out and execute the things that you have actually implemented in a practice setting is a wonderful thing. Well, the difference between training by yourself and training with the knowledge of a coach behind you is a huge difference. He's there to fine-tune the things that you do best as an athlete. So yes, as an athlete, you can come to practice with a huge amount of determination to want to win, but a coach is there to help you figure that out. A coach is there to help you answer the questions that you pose to yourself on a day-to-day basis. You have to understand what their dreams are, the direction that they want to go, and those things have to become yours, and then somehow you have to give it back to them in some type of delivery system that helps them feed into your system. And that's the most difficult part of coaching. But as a coach, you accept that job, you do it well, and you do it with every athlete or every individual that you come across. When an athlete crosses the line and they haven't done the job that they're supposed to do, or they haven't run the race that they're supposed to run, your job as a coach is to be able to, one, point out the things that they did do wrong, but also point out the future and the things that the future holds for them. So you have to be able to get them ready for the next competition, the next thing ahead of them. And you learn from the things that you made mistakes, but you also take the things that you've done well and move them on to the next one. We always have to continue to grow. If we don't grow, then we can't compete tomorrow. And tomorrow is more important than yesterday.
I was watching Gail Devers run the 100-meter hurdle race. I looked over to my mom and I said, I want to do that. From then on, I just kind of taught myself really how to hurdle.
As a coach, what you want to see is that little spark that's inside them, that competitive spirit. And Damu may not have been, one of the fastest athletes or one of the athletes that had gained so many accolades throughout her career, but she had that spark. She had that competitive spirit.
A lot of other hurdlers probably wouldn't think it was a big deal for me to qualify for the Olympic trials. Was huge within itself, because there was a time when I didn't even have the standard to even go to national championships. I wasn't that good. So for me just to be a qualifier, and on top of that, not just qualify, but just go to the Olympics and be tops in the world, that's just the biggest thing ever. Well, the good thing about the Olympics is I didn't realize this at the time, but it opens a lot of doors. I met a lot of great people. A lot of times you just sit down and talk to people, you never know what kind of situation God is setting up for you. And I had no idea that it was leading me to unicity. One of the distributors, she shows me this product. Being a professional athlete, you have to be careful what you take. I said, send me the information and I'll get back to you. So then she sends me back all this science and all this research and showing me that it's okay. And I said, okay, I'll try it out. So all of '09, I tried it out. I really felt my endurance in my workouts. I didn't cramp anymore.
So Damu depends on Unicity products to be able to actually train at the highest possible level that she can from day to day.
Well, the good thing about BioLife E is that when you drink it, you feel a little energy boost, but the cool thing about it is you don't crash afterwards. I think any athlete on my level, or just even if you're just a regular athlete and a weekend athlete, it's great. Or just if you're just trying to go through life, it's great. The products that are all around are just awesome.